So here's our carrier. The thing with the carrier is on the threads will be in oil, but I grease the threads along here as well as grease the O-ring with 2,4-C. The second thing I do is we're going to use aviation gasket sealer along this edge right here. This edge contacts the case and will freeze with debris right here. If we do not put aviation gasket sealer, if you ever have to go back into this case, it could be very, very difficult. Apply a liberal coating. It will dissolve in the SA90 oil that we use, or in the high perf gear lube. A little more. Okay, that's good. Now we're going to apply av gasket sealer to the edge of the case, or to the edge of the carrier. And I recommend if you buy it in a small bottle, because if the bottle ever tips, man, does this stuff make a mess. Okay, this carrier is ready for installation. Oh, one more thing, almost forgot. Just like the seals in the other one, you have to fill this with some 2,4-C before installation. Let's do that right now. And I would wear gloves if you're anywhere near aviation gasket sealer, because that stuff gets on everything. You will never be able to get it out. Okay. Now we're ready to install it. Okay. Here's our case. Left-hand threads. Do not nick the seal as it goes in. There you go. This carrier is 150 foot-pounds. Get something to tighten this up real quick. Ending an eternity. Sorry, I bumped you guys. Can you see it? There we go. We're gonna go on a 90. Good. Okay. Now, this lower is rebuilt. We're going to check to make sure that the shafts move freely. It is in gear when they are not on the boat. They will always be in gear. I know what I'm looking for is binding up and down. We don't have binding in or out, nor do we have binding left to right. The shafts will move. When I take this and flip the container up, or flip the cart up, we'll be able to spin the shaft from the top. Okay, so now that I got the drive, if you have it on the boat, make sure you can spin it neutral. If you can see, our two shafts are going back and forth. We're having no issues with it. I can grab it here, turn them, in-out play. There will be in and out play. There's a spec, I think it's 8 to 16 thousandths. If you're not changing shafts, you shouldn't have to change anything with that spec. If you're changing shafts, then you have to change the spec. If that's the case, I don't recommend you do it yourself if the shaft is split. You can give us a shaft, the lowercase or the whole drive, ship it to us if you need to, and we can get you that done. But it's not hard, but if you don't have the tools and you're not really sure and you mess it up, it becomes a big deal. So, next thing is pressure test. Okay, here we are. We've got a Stevens Model S34 pressure tester. If the drive is off the boat, you can do 15 psi for 10 minutes. If the drive is on the boat, 5 psi for an hour, and you can't have a drop. Now, you can come back after about 10 minutes and repressurize. I have found that as you pump these, the handle gets really, really hot, and it'll actually heat the air up, and after about 2 minutes, 3 minutes, the air will cool down. So immediately after, pump it right back up, and then you should be good for your 10 minutes. Now, I did a reseal on the upper as well. It needed a set of universal joints. That was it. So here, can you see it? Let me see. We're right on the line for 15. We're going to let it sit there for a bit, and what I will do is I'll spray soap and water on our shaft seals down below. So let's take a look here. And what you can do while you do this test is you can actually, if you have it on the boat, you can rotate it in neutral. If you have it off the boat, you grab the universal joints and you twist them, because if you're going to have a leak, you know that leak is going to happen when it's spinning. So what I do is I come back, I check it, it's just below 15, it's a little colder. I'm just going to give it one little. There we go, right on 15 again. So now that I've done that, I will not be doing that anymore. We're going to be checking to see in about 10 minutes what our pressure is. Right now though, if you have a big one, you'll start to see bubbles form around your shaft seals. Since I'm not seeing any, I'm not seeing a problem currently. Okay, so we're actually like 20 minutes into this. So if there was a leak, it would have shown itself. We are still right on, let's see if I can zoom in. Right on the 15 psi mark. There's no leaks from the drive. We've done a complete lower unit reseal. We did an upper unit reseal. I didn't show that in this video. The upper unit reseal is basically the same between all Bravos. So I did a tear down, and we will be doing an upper complete rebuild, but that is not in this video. Alrighty guys, if you have any questions, let me know. Need to send your Bravo drive in for repairs instead of doing it yourself? You can ship it in on a pallet. We can help you out with shipping. And if you have any questions, feel free to give us a call.